Good afternoon and welcome to the September Ōtorohanga Community Board meeting. I will open with some words of wisdom. As we begin, let's remember the decisions we make around the table shape the daily lives of our community. Let's approach our work with open minds, respect for each other, and focus on the well-being of those we serve. Our apologies are Tori, Moa, Catmarin Brown, and Peter Coventry. Can I have a mover and a seconder for those, please? Joe and Steve. And we have no one in the public forum. We don't have any late items. Does anyone have a conflict of interest? Because we don't have anything on the agenda. Confirmation of the last month's minutes. Can I have a mover and a seconder? Joe and Steve, and matters arising from those minutes. Joe.
Yes, just a couple of things. First one is just under the board members update where it says board member Butcher spoke on the community service work undertaken in Rotary Park and Bob Horsfall Reserve. I did say that that was done by, through Fiona Prescott from the Kaiparos Committee. They have what was that organisation again? I don't like to say PD, Community Service Work People. Yeah. So if that could just be slightly corrected. Then the other thing was just in item number 37. Ōtorohanga Girl Guide Hall maintenance update to July 2025. Councillor Hughes queried if the seismic report was being undertaken in August, and Mr. Fleming confirmed the work was about to commence. Just wondering how that report got on, if one knows. Do you know, Mark?
Yep, through you, the chair. So I can report to the meeting that the seismic assessment or initial seismic assessment has been completed, and we received that report last week. So we're currently going through it. So, do
you think we would have it for the October meeting?
Yeah, if you would like us to bring it back, we can definitely put it on the agenda and bring a report along, information report, share what's in there.
Cool, thank you. And my last one was about under the discretionary fund, under board, discretionary fund. I spoke on the need to widen the 2 blue seats at the bus stop opposite the ODC building. And ODC's Mark Lewis advised staff would assess if the work could be undertaken via a maintenance budget. I'm just wondering how that's going, Mark.
So I actually went and had a look at those the following day and put together a bit of a sketch for Jared of what I thought we should do with it, and I've left it with him, and he's not here currently, but I'm not sure how he's progressed that yet, but it looks like a reasonably straightforward project.
Oh, okay. So we might have something come back in October's meeting?
Do you want something back to the meeting, or I just thought we were going to go ahead and do the work? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No? That would be wonderful. Thank you.
You didn't have anything, Steve? So there is no reports, no information reports either. So we move on to board member updates. I'll start with you, Steve.
Yeah, no, I've been up to nothing. Thanks.
Joe?
No, don't have anything like that. Thank you.
I'll fill in the blanks. I'll just say I've had council meetings, Elevate meetings, but also was involved in the speed dating that I started last year at the college. There was, I think, 14 businesses in the that come together in the hall, and it just works like a speed dating, 5 minutes at each table, a group of anywhere from 5 to 8 year 9 students. And just want to say how proud I was of all those students and their engagement with all the businesses. And it's really cool for the kids to see what's out there in our own community. So, yeah. And moving on to board projects. And I think Joe's got something on this.
Through you, Chair, yes, the Ōtorohanga Dog Park, or Agility Park, we met last week, the Dog Agility Committee, which consists of Heather from the library, Peter from, our dog, Peter, animal control, I hate to say these, animal control officer, and Kat Marin Brown, Katrina and Jared from the council. This is really going forward quite quickly at this stage. And we've had lots of positive feedback with all the committee members. We went down on site and we picked out 7 stations in around about a 700-metre radius circle, oval, that will go around the outside as much as possible of the area down there beside the caravan park and beside the college, which is the off-lead dog walking area already anyway. So we've picked 7, as I said, stations. We've picked also 7 actual agility stations, and we've put them on those on the map. We had a drone come in and map it out via the council, did that with their drone, and so we've put the appropriate stations on those 7 spots because there's a lower side there where the river is, and so we put 2 stations there that in case it floods, that won't be washed away or have any moving parts on them. So it makes them low for maintenance. Like, for example, one's a weaving pole, so they're just straight up poles. And then that's now been done, and I thought Jared might have a picture of that, sorry guys, along with the stations on it for you all to have a look at, but he's not here at the moment. And that needs to go back to council now so that they can talk to the contractor that mows a paddock for grass, takes the silage off it, to make sure that the stations are as far out as possible, and doesn't hinder for him taking as much grass as possible for what he's got to do, for what he makes. And then what will happen is then the mowing contractor will mow, I'm not sure how many times a year it will be, but a track in between those, in a circle in between those stations. So that's where that's at the moment. Any questions?
No, I just want to say a big thank you to you, Joe, for really driving this. Yeah, you've pulled it together really well, and I'm really excited, and I know my dogs are going to be really excited, especially the little one. Did you have anything? No. Okay. Our discretionary fund, has anyone got anything on our discretionary fund? No, so that just gets carried over. And then everything on our resolution register, staff recommend to stay. So that's our meeting. I don't have a closing prayer. Joe, would you like to read our closing prayer?
Oh, actually, just one quick question, sorry, on the resolution register. I see how about the Hora and connectivity trail is on there. Does now the dog agility one need to go on there? No?
On the resolution.
Yeah, because hasn't it been resolved that, no, because it hasn't come forward with costings
I
yet.
think we've had an actual
Okay.
report yet.
Okay,
If we're still sitting in a project.
Yep.
phase.
Okay. thank you. Okay, mā te whakapumo by believing and trusting, mā te tumanako by having faith and hope, mā te tiro by looking and searching, mā te whakarongo by listening and hearing, mā te mahitahi by working and striving together, mā te mana wanui by patience and perseverance. Mā te aroha by will, all being done with compassion, and ka taea e tātou. We will succeed.
Thanks, Jo. And I declare the meeting closed. And we'll have our workshops shortly.